All right, everybody, here we are again. We got another reaction video. This one's crazy, you guys. I wanted to kind of go over it in detail with you guys. It's Jeffrey Simmons. He's arguably our best player on the Tennessee Titans, arguably next to Derrick Henry for sure. And he's on the Rich Eisen show, and he's talking about Derrick Henry, obviously playing with him, the new contract, Vrabel, lots of stuff like that, things coming up. So let's go over that. I want to kind of go over it and see how the big guy's doing. And let's see how he is feeling after this huge contract situation. There's been so many guys like the Quinnen Williams. There's a lot of guys who are still looking for that contract. And Jeffrey Simmons is out of the way. No more drama, no more issues. Thank God. So now that we can, Titans and Jeffrey Simmons and whatnot can all focus on going forward and playing with just playing with no distractions. You know what I mean? It just shows the professionalism. I'm so thankful they got this deal done too, because Jeffrey Simmons is special. So let's get into it. Let's check this shit out. Let's go.
Contract extension, one of the highest paid defensive players in the National Football League. And you mentioned it. You had to prove it in the path that you did get to here. You mentioned that you had to continue to keep showing, hey, this is what the future is going to look like. Does that now give you added pressure even more now to continue to keep living up to what you've already accomplished?
I wouldn't say added pressure. I think when I look back on it, when I know what I expect out of myself, and I know what Tennessee expects out of me. It just, with me, how can I be a better me each and every day? I'm not going into this season trying to overdo it. I think each year you figure that what you could get better with your game, and that's kind of one of the things I looked at. I'm watching film with Coach Brave, I'm watching film with Coach C, and then I'm watching film up here with the medallions. It's just I want to find that next, what could take my game to the next step. And I think that's the pressure right there for me. Like, how can I get better from last year to now?
I'm going to stop it right here real quick. Excuse me. And I just want to kind of go over it real quick what he's saying. Again, thank God that the contract situation is done, because he can focus on things like this, the small things like getting better, the small things like what can I do to improve. And it's crazy because usually you get that typical stereotypical answer on guys who get paid. They automatically just, once you get that guaranteed money, you're gonna stop trying. This guy clearly wants to be great. He's very thankful, and he's paid us back for that. We took a chance on him, and it's paid off 10 times over. And it's amazing to sit here and listen and hear him say all these things about, I just want to get better. What can I do to be better? And he's got all that money guaranteed and everything. It just shows you the type of character he has, the type of guy he is, and just the type of player that the Titans have. Like, the Tennessee Titans are very lucky to have Big Jeff. Let's continue.
To take my game and elevate my game, another year going into year 5. So I wouldn't say no added pressure. I just want to, continue to be dominant. I want to be more consistent with my play, so that could, help my team in the best way it can. So I think that's my goal this year. I took a lot of things from, going to the meets and OTAs and minicamp, just, hearing what I need to work on. I think that's been my mindset, just trying to focus on them things this offseason so I could be a better Jeffrey Simmons for this.
Imagine a better Jeffrey Simmons.
How is it being coached by Mike Vrabel? What is it like being in for a guy who's won Super Bowls in this league, who played for the Patriots for a long time, was an outstanding player in his own right? What is it like being coached by Mike Vrabel?
True.
Oh, man, I love it, man. He pushes, especially me.
Especially me.
Tell you that. I saw something the other day. He talking about my bark is louder than my bite, bigger than my bite, something like that. But it's fun, having a coach like that you can, talk smack to during practice, especially when you make a play.
Players coach right there, bro.
Just to talk smack to him, and but it's all good, because one thing he always says, he gonna hold his the best players or whatever it may be to the higher standard, and I would say he hold me to one of the highest standards in the building. So, I enjoy playing for him, man. He's real.
Bro, I'm going to stop it right here real quick. Jeffrey Simmons is talking about what it's like to play for Mike Vrabel, and Jeffrey Simmons is sitting here saying that he can sit there and smack talk, kind of talk a little bit of shit to Vrabel and stuff, because Vrabel's a player's coach. He's not like an older coach really or anything like that, and he's won Super Bowls with Tom Brady. Like, this is crazy, and it just shows. You've heard Patrick Mahomes say similar things, even though he's never really, he's worked with the Pro Bowl and stuff, but people love Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel has so much respect around the league, and it just shows you. And of course, he's going to hold Jeffrey Simmons to a higher standard. Big Jeff is, I mean, when it's all said and done, he could go down as the greatest Titan defensive player of all time. As God forbid an injury. Please don't allow this man to get hurt anymore. This man was shooting up his ankle just to get out there and play. Everyone saw the interview of him crying after. And this guy, like I said, man, that's a guy you want to go to war for your team. Big Jeffrey Simmons. All right, let's finish this shit up.
The player coach, he want the best. He like to win. So, I love to win. So, we get along wonderful. So, man, it's like I said, it's good playing for Coach Vrabel.
I know one of the things now is that when you look at Coach Vrabel, obviously there's always been this mentality that you guys play with, this toughness, especially on defense. But you look at the other side of the football, the offensive side, it's also a running back by the name of Derrick Henry. You've been around him now 4 seasons. What is it about Derrick Henry that makes him so special that we don't see? Obviously, we see him running the football, but the dude seems like he's about the same size as you running downhill. What is it about Derrick Henry that you see that a lot of other people don't get a chance to see every day?
I mean, we see it every now and then on social media, but just his work ethic, man. Like, he put so much work in. I was talking to him right before we left, and he trained up here in Dallas as well. And he said, I was like, man, I'm gonna come get some hills in with you. And I'm like, I think he said he run like 21 of them. I'm like, hold on, how many? And that hill, that's a pretty long hill.
Hills, bro.
Him, though, it's just his mindset. It was a day, he'll come in and work out that morning during the mini camp. And then, I'm thinking he's done. He go to practice. And I see him going back to the weight room after the mini camp practice. I'm like, what you finna do? He said, I'm gonna get another lift in. Come on. I'm looking like, yeah, you different.
Yeah, you different, baby.
I think that's the thing with Derrick, man. Just his work ethic, how much he put into this game. Going on a year, I think 7 or 8 for him. I mean, I don't see him decline. I just see, because his work ethic and the way he still getting out there, I just see him still keep elevating.
Did you hear that? Come on, bro. He said, I don't see him declining. I only see him elevating. And look, he's only going to get better, because look at this. No blocking last year. I don't give a fuck about the reason. No blocking. And Derrick Henry still over 1,500 yards, over 10 rushing touch. Like, bro, come on, man. We're only going to improve the weaponry, on paper. Kyle Phillips is there. He wasn't there last year pretty much because of injury, right? Treylon Burks, injuries, whatever. And he looks like he's in way better fucking football shape, right? Like, Josh Wiley wasn't there last year. Like, we got guys who are going to come in and do work now. Hopefully Hopkins comes in and fills that spot that is very, very needed right now. Okay. Hopefully we figure that out too. But I'm going to be honest, man. I'm very excited. I'm very excited about the direction of this football team, because I think we're a lot better than people want to give us credit for it. I truly believe that. And I think a lot of people are going to find out. I truly think a lot of people are going to find out. And it's okay. It's okay. Doubt us. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, the true ones are going to stay here, win, lose, or draw. And I'm always going to be here. So again, man, if you guys enjoyed this, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. We're going to continue to drop fun videos, live streams, and everything. Football is pretty much back, and I fucking missed y'all. Tighten up. Code Blue. Cyclops swag. You cannot spell Titans without putting that T-A in it. Ah!